Hi there, this is Nathaniel Sky with Digital Spill Creative Studios, and today we are going to be doing a before and after web design comparison where we take a client's website and explore everything that we changed, tweaked, rebuilt, and improved in the course of the project. So today we're looking at EPD Lights, a lighting production and hardware rental business based in the Los Angeles, California area. While their primary service area is LA, they do work with clients both nationally and internationally. EPD's founder, Erick came to the live events industry as an electrical engineering undergrad and now brings more than 20 years of both technical and entrepreneurial experience to his role as founder and owner of EPD Lights. So we are going to do a quick spotlight of 4 features, 2 on desktop and 2 on mobile. We're going to jump right in with the homepage, looking at the old version of the homepage. Right off the bat, you can see that there is a broken nav bar and just a kind of complete lack of information above the fold here. Above the fold being just anything that you immediately see on a web page. Goes back to old newspaper terminology. Moving to the redesigned homepage, you can see that we have redesigned the nav bar, fixed the logo background, and also, we have just included a lot more available information right off the bat. You get an idea of what the business does and is. And if you're a visitor on this site and a prospective customer, you're probably here either for services or for rental gear. Or if you're still kind of making decisions and weighing your options, then you can immediately go to this business's portfolio. This just solves a lot of UI and UX issues and also helps with SEO a little bit. We'll get into more into that with the second thing here being as we go a little bit deeper into the homepage, before this design, we again kind of just have a lack of content. If you are scrolling down, you're still not really seeing a whole lot of information about the business, not a whole lot of information about the service offerings. And as a result, we certainly can navigate with the bar up top here. You'll also find as we dig deeper into the site that there is also a lack of information on subsequent pages. So we've just added a lot of content, starting with this video that's compressed and transcoded to WebM in order to not delay payload speed. Then we immediately have a list of industry known and respected brands this company uses in their production hardware. And most importantly, we have services and rental equipment on the homepage. So you can see these are in addition to where they live on their own pages. Now, that might seem like redundant content, which Google can be upset by, but in this instance, it will actually help your website to show up in Google search for 2 reasons. First, as long as the content on your homepage is summarized text rather than copy and pasted text, Google will actually recognize and reward content like this for increasing and improving a site's navigability and user experience. And second, prospective customers, when looking at a website, on mobile especially, are always more likely to navigate the site by scrolling rather than using a navigation menu. The more visitor is able to engage with your site, the more time they spend on your site, and the more likely they are to become a new customer. So from here, we are going to move over to mobile. So right off the bat, we're going to take a look at the Moving Lights webpage. This is the old site. Responsive design is something you're probably familiar with, but this is a perfect example of a site that is not built for mobile. 60% or more of all websites are visited on mobile, and so having your site look like this hurts credibility, and Google also intentionally deprioritize non-responsive websites in the search results, which will make you harder to find. So if we move to the redesign here, you can see that this looks just as good on mobile as it does on desktop. It's easily navigable, and we have built an individual page for each piece of rental equipment that will let you dig into the details of the equipment as per the manufacturer, their specs, their dimensions, their uses, etc., which is just going to give you a lot more utility as a visitor than the original site, which just when you clicked on one, it would just give you this image on a black background. Next, let's take a look at the services page. As you can see, we've got broken headers and overlapping content, which will again damage how well potential customers are able to find your business because Google will look for non-mobile friendly design as evidence that it should not show your site to people. There's also a really significant lack of copy, which given this is a main services page on a business website, this is another significant missed opportunity to tell both Google and customers exactly what it is you do. It makes both the user's experience of the site a little worse, and it also will be harder for Google to successfully understand the specifics of this page. Moving to the redesign. Here we fix the design issues and have added the wave backdrop graphic that we've used across the site for branding consistency. We've also added a brief blurb describing the page itself and summative descriptions under each service listed on this page, in addition to reorganizing the sequence in which the services appear to more closely align with the business's goals and objectives. Now, I suspect the old version of this site didn't have as many issues when it first went live, but there's so many important periodical maintenance tasks associated with running a business that it's incredibly easy for something like this to fall through the cracks, especially if you haven't prioritized or found a lot of success in attracting potential customers through your digital presence in the past. With that said, there's a lot of potential to meaningfully move the needle for your business by just taking care of some of this low-hanging fruit that we've been talking about when creating and developing how your business shows up on your website and on your social media. So, whether this is a process you tackle on your own or if you work with an agency like ours, investing in how easily potential clients or customers are able to find you and also how quickly and effectively they can also grow to trust you will always benefit your business. Anyway, once again, this is Nathaniel Sky with the Digital Spill Creative Studios, hoping you and your business have a fantastic rest of your summer, quarter, and year.